This is a nutrition intervention, and I'm recruiting you if you have that muffin top or you have problems with the belly fat where you can't zip up your jeans all the way and you're just feeling kind of bloated. And this message is prompted because I had 2 clients in the last 24 hours come to me with this topic. One wanted to find some extra exercises to do for her stomach because she felt like it was pooching out a little bit. And the other one told me that she thinks that the reason why her waist measurements have decreased in the last 3 weeks is because she has added by herself, she decided to add an extra 100 abdominal exercises. All right, I told her that that's great, she's going to get stronger, but that is not why she's reducing her belly fat overall. Okay, it might be a very tiny fraction, but the big change, the big reason why she's reducing inches in her waist and lowering her body fat percentage is because of 2 things. 1, she's doing the right exercises that I've given her, and 2, she is taking care of her nutrition. And these are some things that I've given her and the rest of the clients that I work with. All right, but first let me tell you what I want you to kind of put off and put to the wayside, the things that don't help. And I found as a fitness expert with my clients that they've come to me, they've been doing, but I've helped them steer them away from doing this. And 1 is counting calories. All right, that is out. Number 2, they count points. That is out. I do not have them counting points. And number 3, they are eating on a regimented schedule, 5 to 6 times a day, every day of the week, every day of the month and of the year. All right, that is out. That does not work with my clients. What does work are 3 things, okay? And they're a lot easier to track, and it's a lot more fun and freeing to know that there are only 3 things that you have to track. 1 is you have to eat mindfully, okay? It's called mindful eating, and I use this practice with my clients. Eat when you're hungry, all right? The practice of eating on these scheduled eating times is not helpful. Sometimes if you're not hungry at 3 o'clock, but you look at your little schedule and oh, I have to eat that peanut butter and apple, then you're adding calories that are not necessary, and that's not good, right? So eating when you're mindful means if you're hungry, you eat. Yesterday I had a long workout because I'm training for something, and today I'm requiring a few more calories. I can feel that I'm a little bit more hungry, so I will eat a little bit more as far as calories go today than I did yesterday. The second thing, limiting your added sugars. Sugars from fruit and vegetables are totally acceptable, but it's when you start adding the sugary cereals, sugar to your oatmeal or that kind of stuff, sugary salad dressings I've seen recently pop up, also candies, pastries, cookies, all that kind of stuff with added sugar, ice cream, that stuff. So those kind of things, eliminating added sugars, that's number 2. That helps. The third thing that I give my clients that they focus on is to minimize, to a great extent, 2 food items. Okay, 1 is gluten, and that's a protein, and it's found in the top 3 grains are found in wheat, barley, and rye. And it causes a little bit of inflammation in the gut because it's a protein and it's hard to digest. Now, for most people, they know if they have celiac, all right? If you don't know and you're a little intolerant, and you might not even know that you are intolerant, try eliminating gluten products for 30 days. That means wheat. What's wheat in that you most likely eat? Sandwiches, pasta, cereals, and pretzels, that kind of thing. So crackers, pastries, donuts, cookies, all of that, cakes. Now, there are great alternatives, and in my Shed It food guide that's in my store, I definitely give alternatives. But let me just tell you a couple right now. 1, you can get brown rice pasta. That totally works. It's great, and there's some good brands that I like. Tinkyada brand, which is Tinkyada, is one of my favorites. Buy oats that are gluten-free. Make sure they are gluten-free because there is a little bit of a protein that's in the oats that mimics gluten. Also, you can Rice cereals, Rice Krispies, those kind of things. Those do not contain gluten. So going for the rice and the corn, but sometimes you might have a problem with corn, but those kind of things do not have gluten. Okay, so that's 1 food item. The second food item that I ask them to minimize, if not totally eliminate for at least 21 days, is our dairy products, okay? Dairy products, easy. Ice cream, yogurt, milk, butters. Now, those things, when I find that my clients eliminate those two food items, gluten and dairy, then they see an amazing result. Lots of bloating is decreased. All right, they start feel their digestion is repaired, and there's less stress on their system, and therefore their body's able to be relaxed and do its job of working with the metabolism and making sure that it's doing its job of not just holding on to, in a stressful situation, all that body fat. Eliminating sugars, gluten, dairy, also eating mindfully. And see if you notice over 21 days if you don't feel better. You'll definitely have more energy, you'll feel better, you'll feel slimmer in your waist. And then after you do that, then you can tackle the exercise, okay? And we'll talk about that later. All right, have a great day.